What's up, everybody? Brett here, and I'm back today playing some more Battle Brothers on the Warriors of the North DLC. Let's get into it, y'all. It's part 2 of the Undead Siege. I don't know what's happening. We had an event at the end of the last episode that said basically it seemed like because our militiamen died that maybe they won't be with us in the next battle. I'm not sure. But here we get a random event. An old man with a walking stick is found resting against a stone wall. His hand caresses the stones with a familiar touch. He stares at you. A jeweled ring glistens on one of his bony fingers. Evening, sirs. What a fine day, no? Getting a good look at him, you realize he is a blind man. I don't think I've ever taken this man's ring. I don't think I'll start now. I'm not going to rob rings from a blind man. I like that these types of options are in the game because they let you play as a villain, basically, if that's what you want to do. But let's let the elderly travel safely. We're barbarians, and I think honestly in like barbarian Viking culture, it was a kind of a big deal to revere your elders. So I don't think our brothers would pick on an old man, despite being money-hungry barbarians that they are. You see Ragnar wiping his face with mud. He pauses, glancing at your staring. Mud bath, sir. You know, to clean off the bloodbath. Stupid. God damn you, Ragnar. You roll your eyes. Just then the town bells start bonging, and a watchman calls out, having sighted another attack on the way. You tell the sellsword to finish up his bath and get ready for battle. So another horde. Ooh, this time they actually have a priest. Okay, we do get a few militia. Only one honor guard and lots of legionnaires. This shouldn't be that difficult of a fight. We faced bigger. And I'll honestly, yeah, so it looks like we have the same 3 guys who survived from the first fight, maybe? The thing about the priest is that he makes it so that we can't sit back as easily and do whatever we want. And here we already have vision. He's going to be looking to cast his AoE stuff at us. I think it's safe to just go ahead and pass with our front line. And we'll let him get just a little bit closer before we start shooting. Should have just passed there. This guy is as good as dead. He's a militia veteran though, which is why he has an actual helmet. Some decent armor, padded leather, for militia anyway. The marksman just plain old won't do anything. Ooh, that's awesome. I'm sorry, buddy, but you really took one for the team. We're not stepping into that poison at all. There's no reason to. The fact that he stepped forward made it so that the AI kind of targeted him instead. And I honestly don't care who I hit with my arrows. 57s aren't bad, though. Let's step up. Before they get a chance to lockstep with each other, let's put a little damage on them. 51s aren't great. Okay, we hit them. I'll take that. And Spear Wall might just make a nice gap. If the Honor Guard stays back here with the Priest, we'll be happy. If we can kill this little small contingent here quickly, we might be able to send Isaac up and around. It's kind of my general thoughts right now for what we're doing. Step here, go for the smash. Alright, good hit. I'm not stepping into that. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It's like, I think it's 5 a tick. If we step here, we can't attack anyway, so we might as well step in here and tie down this Legionnaire. Alright, we hit him in the head. Okay. And here comes some of the shield walls. They got a double shield wall here. know what? It's probably just time. We just need to get out our pole hammers and bill hooks and go to work that way. And a 26 there. Let's try and get lucky. Because now they have like a full shield wall line. This guy took so much heat for us. Okay, he went for the Horrify. We might want to just get our flag out. Which is cool with me anyway, because like I said, we need to just get our two-handers out on our archers. I was holding out hope that there might be a chance we could snipe the priest. But now that they've got their shields up, we just need to start punching holes. Still don't want to jump through there. But we do want to get in. We'll see. Maybe he'll cast another cloud up there or down here. Casting a cloud on Isaac would be awesome for us. Because he can just regen through it. Can we step forward? Yes. The cobblestone road helps a lot. As opposed to light snow is 2 AP and 4 fatigue. Snow is 3 and 6. And cobblestone is 2 and 2. I honestly wish there was more cobblestone in the game. I wish there were like city. Like we could fight inside of a town. I hope that's something they work on in the future. And I'm going for this guy simply because he's nearly dead. I think if we just hit him once, he'll be gone. We just got to get lucky once. Or twice. Dang. Alright guys, welcome to the new world. Where we just try and get past all these shield walls forever. Focus down the Legionnaire. With the polearm. Okay, what do we got? 65% is still pretty good. So we'll take that. But if I could pick anyone to kill right now besides these two, obviously it would be this one. He's kind of the linchpin of the shield wall. We need to take him down. The priest is coming up, and we'll see what he's doing in a second. Okay, dead center. He's going to hit 5 brothers. Okay. We're just going to be stuck taking a little bit of damage, I think. Which won't be a big enough deal if we can just get into this back line. We'll be fine. You guys are useless. Absolutely useless. That one militia veteran, though, he did so much work. Perfect. Very good. Step in, and we got a 55 or a 69. I saw he was next on the lineup, so I was trying to get rid of him. Perfect. Alright, Isaac. It's your time. Happy to see that little bit of DPS leave the battlefield. His armor was already a bit messed up, so we're going to go for him. Little worried about Behemoth right now. What are you doing? That is an odd one. Go for the line shot. Very weird. The game like created for itself a situation that it had to get itself out of. Okay. Well, now I wish I had tried to step forward with Wonton. Maybe it sensed that it was in danger because Isaac was free, and that they were kind of exposed. That would kind of make sense. Come on, guys, hit someone. Swing and a miss. 30 versus 45, we'll go for that. $38, whiff, whiff. Go for him. Our armor's starting to run a little thin up here. Good dodges, though. He went for the Horrify. If I come in here, I can swing. Very good. Worth it. Perfect. Okay, let's really get rid of these dudes. 50% and he's almost dead. So close. Alright, give ourselves a little bit of reach advantage. Try and protect us. And the Ancient Honor Guard is going to get to go this one turn, I think, before I get a kill on him. We had to hit him in the head. That was our misfortune. We'll step in. Take a little bit of damage. If I could have stepped out, I would there. Fully expect him to cast that again unless we can kill him. Okay, we're within range. We might even be able to take out the priest this turn. Alright, let's see what he does. Hopefully it's just another Horrify. He swaps. And that's a pretty brutal cloud there. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think that if we kill him it disappears. But wouldn't that be great? Honestly, a little bit of an intense fight. So many of our brothers can't even escape from there. Alright, this is a pretty definitive turn here as to whether or not we take a ton of damage. Step in there just for a better surround. Get out of the death cloud. Back up. Perfect. Lancel will step in here. Come on, Behemoth. Oh god, yeah. Damage is coming in. Perfect. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. Bit dangerous. I tried to get him another step away because he does have very little HP and he also has a damaged helmet. But we should be faster than this guy. Especially, we can't use adrenaline. We're tired from all that snow. Down he goes. Okay. Hopefully that was the last wave. It could very easily not be, though. And we'd have to do a whole nother fight. What a victory. Not only have the undead been beaten back, but so impressive was your success that many citizens of Donnerstadt have joined the militia for battles to come. Victory. Okay. Well, let's take a second just to look at our crew and see who's very injured. Because it's looking like there's another wave. And if they're still getting progressively harder, then we certainly want to respect that. Let's put in Folk here. He's a witch hunter. Do something like that. Cat is fine, Ragnar's fine, Zach is fine. Yeah, you gotta come out, buddy. Who goes in? Probably Muldoon. And we also have Fritz here if anyone else is really hurt. Yeah, Lancel might have to come out too. Alright, let's hope this works. Did not mean to click that. We also could see maybe they like us a lot and the prices are great. No, they're not. Buy one more stack of tools though for a decent price while we're here. Alright. You find the town blacksmith hammering away on Donnerstadt's finest weapons. His burly arms swing hammers and grass tongs like they were made of sticks. He's got a limnisk? What? I don't know that word. Limnisket tattoo on the curve of his hand. That's some fancy book learning words right there. I'm going to have to look that up. On the curve of his hand, ember flares spiraling around like firebugs. Huh, I don't know. He quickly notices your shadow casting madly around his open-air shop. Hey there, sellsword. Genuinely curious and sincerely bored, you ask how he's doing. He flattens out some steel and turns it over, repeating the process. Been better, naturally. Could be worse, supposedly. How's this look? The smith turns the blade up for your appraisal. Before you can answer, tolling alarm bells bong loudly, drawing a flurry of action as men rush to defend the town. Militia start running past, grabbing arms off the hooks that ring his shop. He lowers his blade, laughing. Bah, go on and fight, sellsword. It was one of them rhetorical questions anyway. It's making me think this is just like a better written version of the last season of Game of Thrones. Defend the town. So I'm wondering if because we were able to not let any of the militia die in that last battle, well, actually one of them did die. I don't know. Maybe there's an acceptable amount. I feel like we're going to be joined by larger militia here. I'm very curious how this particular set of like contracts is working. I don't like fighting them at night, but luckily our archers kind of double as billmen. And yeah, we have a lot of dudes here. So 8 guys have joined us. Military veterans, or militia veterans, that's good. It's like a couple veterans. I'll take it. And just straight up legionnaires. Good to know. We don't want to move. We want them to come to us, as almost always. We're going to stay together. We're not going to try any lone wolf shenanigans, although I think Isaac is much better suited for it. Everyone on the front line can go. Yeah, we're not even going to try and jump in on them. Let's completely let them come to us. It's nice when you can get like a spare pick, but a lot of our weapons are spears, swords, machetes right now. They're not the best weapons for just jumping up and one-shotting a Legionnaire. So we're just going to pass. You know what, man, we might send Isaac out just to do what we did last time, just to mess with them. Perhaps create a gap where we can get behind them instead of just using them in the front line. So nighttime archery, not the best. But a few shots here and there will soften them up. Yeah, let's do it. Let's let Isaac do his thing. He does hit hard enough to kind of 1-2 these guys. 15% to be expected. I honestly don't like that they're in front of us right now. I would much rather them go out to the flanks. They're basically kind of forcing us to push up and engage with them. But instead of us having like a strong wall of our men, we're going to have a weak wall of half our men, half theirs. If that makes any sense. Our focus potential is going to be weaker. Therefore, our brothers are going to be in kind of graver danger. I kind of don't want to let them all get slaughtered to a man, but I feel like that's what's going to happen because they're all melee. I guess I will say though, I'm happy they're melee instead of archers, because archers wouldn't have done anything in this battle. Nighttime militia archers against the ancient dead sounds pretty useless. Come on in if you dare. Wonton Fu's the master. Let's go in here. We're going to make room. Jotnar could probably come up here. Muldoon can go one further. And they're hooking people with these pikes and pulling them into bad spots. But when they go down shortly, I got to make sure that my formation is solid. I can't really be that much worried about what they're doing. Banner out. Next turn is going to be all about advancing. And they even stepped into the place I was going to step. So I'm going to come here, and I guess I'm going to bring Gimli here. Okay, this is Raynor. Raynor's got a hammer. A little bit harder to use here. Muldoon will go up and around. Ragnar, however, has a bill hook. Wonton, man. For people who hate spears, all you have to do is look at battles like this to understand why I still like them. And I still find use for them. Even one spear can cause so much disruption to the AI. And it can really turn a brother who might otherwise be useless. I mean, this guy is a monk that we got like turn 1. And he's still in the party wearing heavy armor. He's our sergeant. If we were really worried about resolve as well, he's got like, or you know, resolve as in we wanted to put someone else with the banner. Zach has pretty good resolve, but not really great resolve for a bannerman. But if we ever wanted to, we could give the banner to Wonton Fu and he would just be absolutely unbreakable. Try and get that kill, that way we can step in and can kind of continue this pain train we've got coming with Isaac. He's just going to crumple this formation if he can. Eventually it'll fail, but I mean, he's gotten a ton of value. He's probably done more damage than anyone else in this battle so far. Yeah, and there he goes. And they're putting their shields up first because their stats affect kind of the check that's going on, whether or not they can make it in. Alright, bone plating, do your thing. And if we land one more shot with one of these heavy axes, I think we'll just kill him. Nice. Okay, almost no chance we get the kills here. Yeah, 5% chances. Alright, let's see what they got. Every hit that these little guys absorb, I mean, it's good for us. That's beautiful. Now it goes shield, nobody, shield, nobody, shield. And that's not a spear, that's not a shield wall. That's just dudes with shields. And we'll soon be the ones leapfrogging into here after they end up dying. God, that's perfect, Kata. You're a goddamn beast. We'll just make sure that our men are in the correct position when the time comes. And we'll step in. Alright, good hook. That was a pretty useful move. We can just beat this dude to death. Wooden sticks. That weapon is just made for killing these guys. So is this hammer. I'm kind of sad we don't have a dedicated, like, hammerman. Hopefully, I guess this is the last battle in this siege. Although I guess there may be more. It's hard to complain. Like, I don't mind fighting the Ancient Dead, even like back to back to back like this. Their gear, at the very least, is also pretty valuable. So when the time comes that we can get back to civilization and sell, it'll be nice. It'll be like a second payday. So there's only 5 now. He's gonna die. He's probably gonna die, and so is he. The rest of them might take another turn. Feel free to fast forward if you like. Oh no, the militia are coming back. Only one of them so far. He pushed them onto us. Guess we'll step here. Nice hit. Should make it pretty easy for us to finish him off. Now we got some better surrounds. Oh, nice. He got greedy. He went for 2 attacks instead of an attack shield wall. That's actually pretty rare. That dude. You could have gone home, Johnny. We probably should have mentioned to these militiamen before the battle that we didn't really need them. Could have spared a lot of their lives. It's like, imagine you're like a 16-year-old boy and someone hands you a buckler and like a rusty short sword, and then you see guys like Isaac walking by and Jotnar. You're just like, wait, I have to go help them? Why do they need my help? That's sure as hell what I would be thinking. Okay, one more turn, I guess. More might come back to life, so I guess we should just be cool with that. We'll run them down. It's only one thing. There we go. And maybe we get the loot now. Rainer leveled. Cool. Tons more loot. We don't need that. Completely broken. Zack Longshapes wipes his forehead with a cloth, leaving behind a disgusting smear of pale liquid. Shite, what is that? Is that brain? Sir, would you please? You help the man clean himself off. He stands back, arms wide. He's still absolutely covered in blood, guts, and things which may forever be left unknown. How do I look? His grin winks out of the murk like a rind of the moon through a pale sky. You refuse to answer and just tell him to go get the men. With Donnerstad safe for now, Duke Friesel von Osten will be expecting the company back in Grolfest, and the company should be expecting a well-earned payday. And you better believe we are. So let's head out of here. We'll head back to Jimmenstein. It would be a pretty nice addition if you didn't always have to go all the way back to the place of origin. Okay, we discovered something, but I didn't see what it was. 6 chosen? Yeah, we can let them go. Unless they have a champion, I'm not really that interested in fighting them. It's just such a risky fight for little reward. I would fight them if they had a champion for the chance to get, you know, a great drop. The Bear Hat says this is not the place to be right now. So we'll take that drink and we'll head back. Let's just head straight to Grolfest. 18 undead. Some thralls. Alright, first off, while I'm remembering, let's go ahead and level up Rainer. So Rainer is our Beast Slayer. He's going to have Battle Forged. We plan on putting him in some decently heavy armor. But after that, and maybe Berserk, we're going to continue the theme of trying to get him something different. Another nice 4 in range skill. And everything else just kind of sucks. We could take a 2 there and probably a 2 in fatigue. And our packs are full. So I guess we'll just head back to Grolfest. Their prices were great if I remember right from the last episode. Some big battles took place there. Also, I'm really hoping that they have something good for us to buy. Duke Friesel von Osten is found with a few women beside him. They're telling him of their lost fathers, husbands, and brothers. He nods attentively, though occasionally sparing a moment to glance at the bosom of the youngest girl. Yes, of course, absolutely horrible, horrible. Hold on one moment, Sellsword. He waves you in. The women part as you make your entrance. The youngest gal looks you up and down, quickly wiping tears from her eyes, and does a little bit of youthful primping. The nobleman sees this and glances between you and her. Yes, your crowns are in the corner. You must go, now, I've things to attend to. Yeah, we know what's going on. He stands and points towards your huge, fat 7,650 crowns, and in one swift motion takes the lady by the hand. Now, young Bactress, you said your husband is dead and you no one left in this life? Absolutely no one at all? Yeah, we know what you're about, you snake. So the prices here are actually good. Man, I'm so tempted to buy that. Ah, this is a better helmet. Flat top with closed mail. For our throwing brothers, this might be the best -2 vision helmet I've seen. I thought it was the kettle hat with closed mail, but I think it's the flat top. Interesting. These are 240. It's 265. Let's see what's in the weaponsmith. Sadly, nothing we really want. Let's also see what the prices are for all this gear we've carried back with us. Bear hat says 19, so we sell it. We started at like 20k. All this stuff might be minorly worth repairing, but I'm valuing having the tools. Pretty happy about that right now. A lot of tower shields. If it was earlier in the game, we'd be happy to have those. So yeah, like I said, guys, that's the next payday. A couple thousand on top of that. So that was about 10,000 crowns. And it really wasn't that bad. And we got plenty of experience. We should buy some food before we do anything else. Let's get some fish. Let's get some of these masterfully cured rations. They last basically forever. Buy some more grain. We're up to 7 days. Buy another stack of tools. And we're low on ammo, so I'll buy more. But the prices here were not fantastic. Let's see what this contract is. Greenskins? Okay. See what they'll pay us. They paid us a ton last time. 3,700 is nice for just destroying a cave. So it's south of Grafenheid, it said. Okay, so they'll want us to go down here probably somewhere. That's a pretty good walk. It does put us, however, in the vicinity of the witch hut. Kind of where we want to be anyway. That alone makes me want to take it. Because I think at the end of the day, we are prepared for the witch's hut fight. We have everything we need to do that fight. Let's accept the contract. I kind of want to go into the armory and buy the coat of scales. And I'm tempted to buy that last scale armor to give to Raynor. What's Folkir is wearing sellsword's armor. But Folkir also has 3 stars in fatigue. Raynor, however, will probably be at his limit when it comes to that scale. So if I bought that better scale armor, who would I give that to? Muldoon, perhaps. This is 32 versus, this has got to be heavy, that's 38. Yeah, he almost can't take that because he's already down to 53 fatigue. It would have to be someone who's got the ability to wear something heavier, but just isn't right now. And that's, honestly, even Behemoth. That would be so good on Behemoth. When we finally get another light set for John, that's going to be good on him. He should probably be wearing this. This is honestly, I think, a better swap. I'm just thinking, guys. Don't rush me. Okay, so flat top. That's a straight up improvement for Hans, who we use quite a bit, and I want him to have an improvement, but it's pretty expensive for just an extra. Was that 15 durability, which isn't bad, but like. That's a lot of crowns. Well, If I'm that hesitant about it, I think that just tells me everything I need to know, which is that I just should let it go. And perhaps sell this for another 500. Alright, good to go. Let us head out. We don't need the training hall. Do we want to stop by Brunwald first? Kind of. Yeah, let's head to Brunwald. And that location is exactly where I thought it would be, right there. Foul Cave. I don't think it'll be that hard. It'll probably be berserkers, maybe some warriors and young. But I doubt there'll be a warlord there. Caves are usually berserkers, because they live like a rural existence. And I think that's like even the berserker symbol. Yeah, and the prices here are a little bit worse. Weaponsmith, nothing. Damn. Just not getting lucky. I guess the last thing I'm considering is just buying full helms whenever I see them. But we don't really need those either. Let's get some more drinks. The men share their stories. And we're going to go and kill this orc encampment. And then we're just going to walk over, perhaps to Finsterwald. I think I have a few things that I can make in the taxidermist. It's just mini orc young. Okay, we'll let that go for now. It would require us to go all the way around the mountains. This one, however, we might fight. Don't know what's in there. Could be raiders, could be something much easier. Let's put Skeeb in for Hans. And we could probably put John in for Fritz. Svarog's still kind of recovering. John needs to go in maybe for Zach. Behemoth perhaps over Muldoon. Just for a little bit more like heavy armor piercing. Because we don't know what's in here. It could be a lot of fallen heroes, which is kind of likely. Could be a bunch of raiders. Yeah, and I think it's going to be the fallen heroes. This isn't a terrible position. They won't really have the advantage over us. Geists. Oh god, I don't have my banner. But I do have Wonton. He can rally people. They have a necromancer as well. This is not an easy fight, y'all. We're going to make them come to us. God, we just volunteered for quite the battle. We could completely back up. Force them to fight on really level ground. That'll make this fight take forever, but it might be the smartest thing to do. No, I kind of like this. I think we're okay. If we get really desperate, we can take shots at the Geists. I have hit them before with a 5% chance to hit. It's not impossible. Just your odds are exactly 5%. A little worried about some of our newbies in this fight. This is not an easy one. This wouldn't be that bad if we still had our banner. Just let him get closer. These are still 84s. It probably won't get better than that because he's standing inside of a hole. Alright, the front lines have engaged. That means we need to expect the Geist to be moving forward. And anywhere Jotnar goes, he's going to be on the low ground against someone. But if I have to have someone on the low ground, I want it to be Jotnar. If we can kill this guy and get our spear wall up, that would have been ideal. But he jumped in because he's possessed. We'll step back here. Let's pass and see if we can't use Jotnar to kill this guy and then spear wall and potentially keep him off this whole like flat area here. That's pretty good if we could have, dang, keep forgetting. He doesn't have the reach. But if we could have knocked him back, I guess you can't knock people up a hill. Step up here. Good damage. Alright, and that's what we wanted to do. Now, with that little bit of planning, the spear wall might keep a lot of bad guys off of us for quite some time. Unless they resurrect right in our area. Good job, John. Okay. That's a little annoying, but we're good. Decapitations all day. Just keep knocking him backwards. It's like, get out of here, man. And whenever he's not spear walling, we might just want to not attack with him to make sure that we have enough fatigue to use rally the troops in case anyone gets routed by a Geist. We'll wait. We'll attack here because I think we can get another decapitation. We don't want to miss that opportunity. Alright, another spear wall. Perfect. He jumped back into the low ground. Decapitate. No, didn't get it. We kept hitting him like directly in his armor. Nice. A natural decapitation. Come on. Because we're getting kills, we're a little bit resistant to their screams. So as always, the strat right now is to try and get rid of anyone that's standing between us and a Geist. Good man, John. John is going to be powerful as hell one day. It's just not yet. This is awesome. Just keep messing them up like that. I was hoping to get Behemoth in here and do like some sort of line shot, but this guy resurrected, and Skeev's not going to get to go first. He's basically our only hope of killing this without using an attack here. Let's step in instead of out. Because we want to stay as close to Wonton Fu as we can. All the decapitations. This was not the smartest thing I've ever done. I kind of wish I had not done that. But we'll get a decapitation here next turn. This guy will be able to kill quite easily. Yeah, that's why. There was no reason for us to step in. I'm eager to get to this Geist, but that was still a poor move. Okay. Just kind of planning as I go through. Alright, come on guys, be gentle. Alright, expected that. Alright, we should be able to rally him. Spear wall still doing its thing. I say let's knock him back again. That would have been sweet, but it did not happen. Alright, we've got two brothers running. That's Indomitable to protect our HP. Decapitation. And a nice attack there. We'll probably be able to decapitate him next turn. And now I think it's just time for the sword. It's kind of hard for me to see. Okay, there is a Geist right here. Sword gives us increased chance to hit. Alright, we needed that. Alright, Rally. So let's read Rally, because it's an important skill that I don't think I've ever really gone deep into. It uses this character's inspirational resolve to rally nearby fleeing allies and push everyone to go the extra mile. So, a single character can only be rallied once per round. That's important. So it triggers a morale check to rally fleeing allies within 4 tiles distance, with a bonus to resolve of plus 48, because Wonton Fu is just a monster. If we look, he's also got brain damage, which gives him extra resolve. 122 is what he's at right now. And then it says it's lowered by 10 per tile of distance. Yeah. So if we were a little bit closer, it would be better. But as long as they're good for this round, that's going to give us a shot. Yes. All we needed was a chance there. And with 2 less Geist on the battlefield, that's going to be awesome. Jotnar is almost certainly going to get a kill here. So that should help him a little. Sometimes that does. Getting a kill can boost your confidence, so to speak. Happy that guy with the fighting axe is the one who decided to stay back and be on guard duty. So the Geists are fast. They're going to go first again. Please don't rout Behemoth. And they do. Okay. So if I read that right, we cannot rally Behemoth again. Try and go for the kills on the guys who are currently surrounding our brother that has no escape. Good job, Kata. Jump in there, get that kill. Get up this hill. We did it, guys. We got up the hill. We'll go for him because he's the one we have, or her, I guess. She's kind of a banshee. She's the one we have the best odds of killing. Very good. I figured we could get the reset with Berserk there. Yeah, I was going to say, he's got a round swing, but I didn't think he would actually do it because the chances of him killing his own Geist were pretty high. And we can switch out. No reason to use footwork. Pull out this ridiculous zombie killing weapon. We can't step up. Come on, man. And now it's just a matter of getting up the hill, tying down the Necromancer, and dealing with two very scary fallen heroes that we certainly do not want to underestimate. Being able to move in here was pretty clutch too. Very good. All right. Go for those kills. Nice. Step up. 68. We miss. Getting that kill would have been pretty clutch. That guy's kind of strong. And I definitely should have tried to step up here first. Okay, we whiff. That would have been the last Geist on the battlefield. Wonton Fu's got a good chance. 74. That's pretty awesome. So no more reason to try and rally. Behemoth comes back with good health and decent armor. He might be able to be a difference maker. And if we wanted to get cheesy with it, we can sit back with our crossbowmen and our archers and just take shots at these fallen. But we got to get up here first. Yeah, we'll just see if we can walk right by him. Man, it's pretty real. It's rough fighting them during the crisis because they have like 3 different ways of coming back. Yeah, we'll use that. Ooh, they're stepping in on us. Oh no. Well, I didn't quite see that coming. Let's get this javelin out. Damn, we could have knocked him back. That might have been good just to get Behemoth away from that low ground. So because he's running, they're not protecting him anymore. I think we have to respect these guys. As much as I want to just kind of like go after the Necromancer. And we will try and get him. But I think the dumbest thing I could do right now is to like half-ass this battle here with the weapons that I'm looking at. We could very easily lose Behemoth here to one of those strikes. So let's get these men some respect. Let's net him down. So the net finally comes in handy. Big armor hits. Check out the terrain. We'll come here. So we did that because it gives them debuffs. Being inside this net very possibly will make it incredibly difficult for this guy to hit us. Oh my god. And it'll make it easier for us to hit him. That still hurt really bad, as I'm sure you all noticed. Let's get ourselves a little closer to the action. Isaac should be able to solo. Yeah. This guy has to go. Thank you. The Necromancer rallies, but is not able to move very far away. We have dogs. He may be just plain old faster than us, though. So he may be able to get another jump off before we're able to drop dogs. And he is. As long as he doesn't resurrect that guy. Alright, go Hayes. Our brothers are too exhausted. Let's put them on the high ground, give them that kind of... No, what are you doing, dogs? Okay. Well, we definitely wish they were not going for those targets. Gimli's like practically there. So the dog should be able to go first, tie him down. Can't let him escape, he's got the treasure. Alright, he came back but with no weapon. I think we picked it up. But the dogs both went back to him. He's going to try and punch the dog. That certainly won't work out for him. Are we too low to punch this guy? No. Okay, good. Come on. This has been a weird episode. I feel like. Lots of undead fighting, which is cool. Not so much being sidetracked as just trying to take full advantage of the opportunities the game is giving us for loot and gold. And on Battle Brothers, when you have the opportunity to take a fight that you know you can win, and it's along the way, you just can't pass it up. And this is probably enough firepower to guarantee a dead Necromancer this turn. Pass, pass. Come on, give me that one shot. Headless Necromancer. Skeeb levels, very good. And what do we get for all of our trouble? A golden chalice, a signet ring, pretty valuable flail, a couple hundred crowns worth of stuff. We'll probably repair this to sell. This as well. That'll be worth several hundred crowns. Okay. And I saw the chainmail attachment. I don't think we have any armor that doesn't currently have an attachment. So it's not that cool. Yeah, let's fix that in this. And the flail. Those will be worth a small fortune. Skeeb, let's go ahead and level up our boy. Another good 4 in range skill. We'll take that 4 in resolve and probably not pump any more resolve on him. And then also take a 3 in melee defense. He is so tanky. So what did we want on him? I kind of like Crippling Strike's Executioner. Steel Brow would not be bad. Fast Adaptation is probably amazing on a throwing brother. And I think I'm going to do that. I also like Killing Frenzy. Duelist is cool if we don't give him a shield, but I mean he's already got shield mastery. I like these 3 here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's give him fast adaptation. He'll throw his first one. If he misses, he'll have a better chance to hit the next one. And that's pretty much all the time I have for today, but it's been pretty fun. We'll take on some orcs in the next battle. I'll rearrange my crew a little bit before then, probably, depending on what's here. Man, we haven't been back to the Curious Shipwreck since the beginning of the game. We had to sell that goose so early on. And it looks like a freebie fight here. I'm tempted to take it, because all they have here is mini berserkers. This is honestly a more dangerous fight than the Foul Cave. I might take it in my free time, just knock it out, just so we can get that little bit closer to the Witch's Hut battle. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, my name is Brett, my channel is Goodtalk Gaming, and as always y'all, I will see you in the next one. Take care.